4:30 on the Now. I'm Ashley Glass.
I'm Paul LaGrone in for Laura Harris. All right, talk about making the most of leftover food. We actually found a Bay Area college professor who's taking this to a whole new level.
And he's hoping to inspire others too. He says Americans simply throw away too much food. Watch how he's making good of a lot of waste.
It all goes into this bin right here.
Just a taste of the food waste.
All this stuff can just be chucked in here.
This Hillsborough Community College biology professor's trying not to waste. Every week, Paul Rabo fills this bin in the back of his house with scraps from the HCC cafeteria.
All these maggots that are inside this bin actually eat and eat and eat. They eat a lot of food.
I'll say this bin holds up to 80 pounds. In this sped up video, you see the maggots going to town on some fast food. And once they're full,
Just knock some of them down there.
the maggots are fed to the chickens,
The chickens are really happy about eating them.
which make the eggs.
So we have some brown egg layers and some green egg layers. It's a way of taking food waste and turning it back into food.
And it's happening at every turn at Paul Rabo's Alafia farm.
We drop some of the maggots in here.
Maggots are fish food too. Then the fish go in the tank.
That poopy water basically goes into these beds over here.
Beds of plants that make more food.
So everything kind of feeds back into each system. Maybe 10 different types of kales. So this is some ragged jack kale. It has some kind of purple stalks here. We have cilantro. There's some lemongrass.
He calls it his little lab.
Check out what's growing on. So
A place to teach his own kids.
so you know, if you want kids to eat kale, you got to make them grow kale.
And really teach anyone who's curious about making something more of those leftovers.
Rather than throwing your food scraps into the landfill, maybe try to recapture some of that goodness and turn it back into food.
A great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give free tours, by the way, of their farm in Tampa a few times a year. You can head to my Facebook page if you want to set it up. By the way, this family tells me they saved HCC, get this, $50,000 a year just by hauling away all that food and then turning it to more food.
So do they actually sell the eggs?
Not really as a moneymaker, $5 to neighbors, friends, people who come through on that tour for a dozen eggs.
I'm cool with everything about this except for the maggots.